The story: a renowned doctor and his dark secret over a decade. Torben Stig Hersborg, a 64-year-old Danish osteopath, was once celebrated as a leading expert in London, boasting a client list that included high-profile stars like tennis player Caroline Wozniacki, actress Anna Friel, Olympic athlete Christine Ohuruogu, DJ Fearne Cotton, singer Ronnie Wood, and even a childhood friend of actor Mads Mikkelsen. At his central London osteopathy and sports clinic on Old Street, Hersborg was known for his magic hands, relieving muscle and joint pain for a roster of famous clients. But behind this professional and trusted facade lay a horrific secret. For over 12 years, Hersborg secretly filmed and photographed around 2,000 women, making him one of London's most prolific voyeurs. The beginning of the case. The case came to light in December 2024 when a resident in Islington, North London, noticed a suspicious behavior by Hersborg. The individual spotted him lying in the back of his Lexus, wearing black gloves and sitting on carefully laid out black garbage bags. Inside the car, police discovered a telescope and a video camera pointed directly at the chapter student housing in King's Cross. The floor-to-ceiling glass windows of the dorms lead female students to believe they were safe in their private rooms. But in reality, Hersborg was using this to capture footage of them changing and going about their personal routines. Police arrested Hersborg on December 21, 2024, following the resident's report. At the time of his arrest, he claimed he was simply relaxing after a judo session and drinks at a club in Chelsea. However, the evidence soon uncovered a far more disturbing truth. A shocking discovery. After his arrest, police searched Hersborg's home in Wapping, East London, and seized multiple electronic devices, including hard drives, SD cards, and cameras. Analysis revealed thousands of images and videos documenting his criminal activities dating back to 2012. These recordings were not limited to his clinic, but also included public places like beaches, sidewalks, bus stops, subway stations, and even victims' private homes. Some videos captured women changing in their bedrooms, showering, or engaging in intimate acts, completely unaware they were being filmed. Hersborg used sophisticated hidden cameras installed in his clinic to record patients in private moments. He would deliberately position patients during treatments to expose their breasts or other sensitive areas, feeding his perverse desires. Additionally, he used telescopes and cameras to film women on beaches, zooming in on their bodies, or engaging in upskirting, filming under skirts in public places. A history of prior offenses. Remarkably, this wasn't Hersborg's first offense. In 1995, he was caught at Leicester Square Underground Station using a camera hidden in a plastic bag to film up women's skirts on escalators. At the time, he told police he saw nothing wrong with his actions and was driven by the thrill of doing something illegal. He was fined £500, but this incident did not derail his career. Hersborg went on to build a stellar reputation, treating high-profile clients while continuing his criminal behavior for over a decade. The trial. Hersborg was brought to trial at Snaresbrook Crown Court. Initially, he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of voyeurism related to filming students on December 10, 14, and 21, 2024. After police uncovered thousands more videos and images, he faced an additional 5 charges, bringing the total to 8 counts of voyeurism, covering at least 2,117 incidents from 2012 to November 2024. These charges included secretly recording people in private acts and at least 86 instances of upskirting between 2019 and 2024. On July 22, 2025, Judge Timothy Green sentenced Hersborg to 3 years and 5 months in prison and issued a 10-year Sexual Harm Prevention Order, SHPO, barring him from carrying cameras or telescopes in public after his release. The judge emphasized that Hersborg had betrayed the trust of his patients, who had relied on him for care. Prosecutor Alex Weichselbaum from the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, described Hersborg as one of London's most prolific voyeurs, highlighting that his actions were meticulously planned and went undetected for far too long. Impact and reactions. Although the victims could not be identified from the images and videos, the CPS built a case based on digital evidence, identifying consistent patterns of offending. The victims included patients at his clinic, students, and women unknowingly filmed in public or their own homes. Some videos showed Hersborg targeting homes he found interesting, as filming in private spaces felt more exciting because he couldn't control the environment. The case shocked those who had known and trusted Hersborg. Journalist Leslie Ann Jones, a former client, wrote that she was horrified to learn the truth about the man she once called the man with magic hands. Some of Hersborg's friends and clients, including an unnamed Olympic athlete, initially wrote letters in his support, praising his heart of gold. However, Judge Green noted that these letters were written before the full extent of his crimes came to light.
Conclusion.
The case of Torben Stig Hersborg serves as a stark warning about the dangers of those who abuse trust to conceal wrongdoing. For over 12 years, Hersborg exploited his position as a healthcare professional and used technology to violate the privacy of thousands of women. Though he has been convicted, the harm he caused to his victims, whether they know they were targeted or not, remains an indelible stain. The case also raises questions about how a predator like Hersborg could operate openly for so long without detection, and whether stricter oversight is needed for those in sensitive fields like healthcare.